This is a useless video. It is nothing but a combination of zeros and ones in an order recognizable to the human eye and ear. In some ways, it is just another example of the human ingenuity that has gone into fabricating the very technology responsible for its existence. But can we say that that simple fact validates its reason for being as it is before you? Of course, some may say many things about it to the effect of praise, both general and specific to the video and its creator, but whether these are taken into account to determine on which side the truth lies as to the use of such a video, this has yet to be decided. And does this require the assessment by many, in a democratic sense, for a conclusion to be reached concerning its right to remain undeleted, unshared? Indeed, there are many ways that one or many people could attempt to determine the level of validation that this simply audiovisual file has in its right to exist. Would that party look at the level of effort that went into the creation of such a video? Would they look at the ease with which the original creator put together the content, or perhaps the speed at which such content was created, which could be a viable indicator of how disposable and replaceable such a video is in the wider sphere of this type of content creation? Or perhaps they would look at the effects that that piece of content has on the community that receives it. Perhaps it is widely received in a very positive light. Perhaps it is received with the sort of hilarity experienced by those in the 15th century who would throw fruit at a shackled criminal. Perhaps it is simply ignored, left to quietly fester on a hard drive owned by an independent commercial company, one of millions if not billions to sit there unused by said masses until the energy of the earth runs out, perhaps until the passing of forever. But what if it does reach someone? Someone who listens, understands, and comprehends each concept as it is explored clause by clause. What would that person walk away with? The ability to think perhaps deeper than they might have originally done so. Would this impact them in the long term, such that the video in its use would be validated in its usefulness? Perhaps use should be defined by its effect on how the user affects others. Would they take the concepts explored and use them for some greater good, even though the delivery of those concepts is intangible, existing in the mind only through momentary experience? Momentary experience, or perhaps a good that only they themselves would see or enjoy any benefit from. Perhaps they will make a difference to themselves, their peers, and the rest of humanity. What is the use of this video? It should empower you to think, to consider all possibilities, to explore the ends of every question, no matter how seemingly trivial or unnecessary, to gain an insight that nobody else would have otherwise reached. Consider more, blindly absorb less. Do not let what is apparently inconceivable simply wash over you, even if it is unclear whether or not there is a way forward through simple thought and attention. And bear in mind, with the way that the limit of life in one human bears down upon many in a way that forces them to waste not a second, allow me to thank you for watching.